Hello, welcome to another stream. This is day 15 of my 30 days of horror. So today we are going to be tackling a bit of an obscure game. This game is called Kuon. So anyway, before we begin, as with every stream, this is made to raise awareness for multiple sclerosis. At the moment, 23,700 Australians have multiple sclerosis, which is a disease of the central nervous system. 11,400 of these have a profound or severe case of it, which means that they're limited in the amount of work and it affects their day-to-day lives. Multiple sclerosis manifests itself in a whole bunch of different ways because of the fact that it's a disease of the central nervous system. Some people experience constant pain or constant nerve pain, feelings of electrocution, feelings of heat. Others experience extreme fatigue. Some experience motor function impairments, and others experience blindness. And that's just a few of the symptoms. It's a horrible, horrible disease, and unfortunately at the moment there's no cure. MS Australia is the one organisation in Australia that does work to provide services for people with multiple sclerosis and provides information on multiple sclerosis. If you'd be so kind as to go check and have a look. I'm not endorsed by them in any way. I'm not affiliated with them. They just need more exposure, pretty much. Because like I said, because of the fact that the symptoms are not always apparent, it's a very misunderstood disease. So anyway, I've been playing one horror game every day to raise awareness and also to, I guess, commemorate Halloween. So today we play Kuon. So Kuon was released in 2004 for the PlayStation 2. It actually had a very limited release because at this point the Xbox 360 and PS3 were around the corner. This really is one of the last horror games for the system. Not just that, but also like the fact that it came from, at the time, a very obscure, little-known developer called From Software. Which we now know from the Dark Souls, Demon Souls, and Bloodborne series. It really is a cracking company. They make some good games, at least the Souls ones. They also made some really dodgy games. This is not one of them. This is a pretty cool game. It's just not. We'll go easy mode because I'm a pansy. So anyway, this is not a bad game. It's just not their best, but it's still a pretty good game. So I think that should be enough. Brightness is good. All right. So from what I understand, this game is very much influenced by Japanese mythology. If you've ever seen the movies The Grudge or The Grudge 2, or even the Japanese original Kuon, you'll know the kind of mythology behind it. It is a very, very Japanese game in the sense that sometimes these, like the mythologies, the superstitions, the religions aspects of these games might go over our heads. At least I know they go over mine. But it's still pretty cool. So we'll get cracking in a second. While we wait for the cutscene to finish, I'll just talk a bit about what I've been doing. So, for example, like I said, I've been playing while I'm working, and I've been working like normal. I've been playing horror games every day for the last 15 days, and while it sounds like a lot of fun, and it is, sometimes I'm just not in the mood to play, and it is a bit of a struggle to play. Sometimes I'm too tired or I don't feel like playing a horror game, and some games really take their toll on me as far as they increase my tension tension levels, as they should, because they're horror games. But when that's all I'm playing, it gets a bit much. To be honest, I can't wait for Halloween to be over because I want to play some like Mario or Metroid or I picked up the old Call of Duty, like Call of Duty Black Ops 3. I picked it up for like $15 from my mate. So I want to play some of that, and because I hadn't really played it. Um, I would love to play something a bit more light-hearted. Um, my missus is getting me an Atari Jaguar for Christmas, so hopefully it gets here soon. And then once it gets here, I might be able to play some of that. Which oddly enough actually means that I'll be playing some horror games because I'll be playing Alien vs Predator on that. I have been trying to pick up some games for the Jaguar in advance, and it's bloody expensive. It is an expensive hobby. Only like recently have the have collectors for the Atari Jaguar started springing up. It's like all of a sudden everybody developed an interest in it, which is really hard for me because I kind of came into this thing late, and I don't have as much money as these guys, and I'm not in the States, so I can't get them cheap. I'm paying not only for the game but for shipping, plus with the crappy exchange rate, it's just horrible. Because the dollar is like piss weak right now. But anyway, I actually this morning, I hate it when people do this. So this morning I was bidding on a Zool 2, on a copy of Zool 2, and it was a really good condition copy, like unbelievably good. It was complete in the box, and it was not. What's that? Huh. And it was in really good nick, but at the same time, like yeah, I had to pay for it anyway. The bidding was, oh crap, what's that? Vertigo. Oh, cool. So anyway, it was at a pretty good price. I was gonna pay about 50 to 60 bucks Australian for it, and oh man, it was perfect. And just at the last minute, at the very last minute, some jackass decided to come and outbid me, and he bid me, no word of a lie, with 10 seconds left, so I didn't even have enough time to counter bid. Oh, it breaks my heart. So now I've got like got to find a way to get a copy of Zool 2 for the Jaguar, but the only copy that I've found at a decent price has a big rip across the front. That might have to do if I want to get like a complete boxed copy, and maybe I can pick up a box somewhere else. I don't know. It's just ah very disappointing. That's another thing too. I'm gonna talk less today just because I'm so damn tired. I've been working so hard, and like I made it a point never to reveal my profession on these podcasts, and I won't. But just so you know, it's a very psychologically demanding job, and on top of that, it's a very uh, how do I put this? It can be a very traumatic job. So I'm just so damn tired, and I'm mentally fatigued. And even though I love these games, and I absolutely love survival horror, it's taken its toll on me. I'm so tired. At the beginning of 2016, so at the beginning of this year, I went to Japan with my wife. It was Utopia, and anyway, and we went to Japan, right? We went to Kyoto and went to a few temples that look exactly like this. It's pretty awesome. So it says I have to look around, I have to find another way around. So let's do it. Let's find a way around. Oh, get off. Let's kill this thing. How am I doing? All right. Doing all right. Doing all right. Damn it. I'm so tired. It's another rope next to the corpse, rather. Oh man, I'm so tired.
They're all dead. Yes, they're all dead. Ayako is the last one living. But is she still really alive?
That's weird. There we go. Vessel. Oh shit. Fuck. Oh, sorry. Damn. That was good. Believe me, I want to be entertaining, but I'm too damn tired. I'm just gonna have to be boring. Oh, now we're talking. Oh, far out, man. And he really loves those bloody jump scares. This game is dark. And I don't mean like content, I mean like it literally, I can't see anything. Alright, so she's saving her game too.
Are you alright?
Oh, yes, I think so. Thank you. I am Utsuki. I live in the shrine, not far from here.
I'm Sakuya. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for
So
my
I guess
father. He's the elder priest
From
of the
Software have
shrine.
always had a problem with people moving their
My
mouths during
sister and I
cutscenes or
came from
dialogue.
the mountain, but I lost her.
It's not safe to be alone here. I wish I could help you find your sister, but... Here, take this. It will help you.
Tickets to a show.
Wait, it looks similar to the one Father uses.
Your father is the priest, correct?
Here, take this. My father gave this to me. You may find it useful.
Thank you. Please, be careful.
I will. And thank you. Take care.
Alright, so I gotta figure out how to use this. So cars can be equipped from the main menu, can use at any time. Select. Equipment. Alright, equipment. Select the weapon. Yep. Alright, here we go. Okay. Alright. Alright, we'll save the game. Because I'm sure we'll get another go. Okay. Let's have a look up here. Is this door still closed? Nope, it's open now. Alright. Garden list. Garden list. Looks like one hell of a night. A mutilated Gaki lies here. It looks like one hell of a fight. I don't think she would talk like that. Hey, buddy. That is one hell of a fight. Oh, crap. What was that? Manor entry. Now we're talking. Oh, okay. So that's how you heal. All right. I wonder if Miyazaki was part of this game. I gotta look into it. I don't think he was here at that point. I think he was working on like Armored Core and that. I never really liked Armored Core. Here's the thing, I'm not the biggest From Software fan. I love Dark Souls. I love Demon Souls. I love I love Bloodborne. Don't even get me started on Bloodborne. I could talk about that game for hours. But I'm not just gonna give them my money every time they release something. Like I said, I really enjoy those games, but I hated Armored Core, and I wasn't the biggest fan of the Kingsfield games. So yeah, I don't know. I like Dark Souls. I like Bloodborne. I like Demon Souls. That's about it. It'll be interesting to see what they come up with. I think from memory, the rumors have it that the next game that From Software is bringing out is going to be another Armored Core game, which would be disappointing because I could so have gone for a Bloodborne 2 or something. Man, that game, man. That's a scary game. Yeah, that game is scary. To be honest, I thought about doing a stream of that game, but I really wanted to keep it within this generation, so I wanted to keep it at the most. I think what is it, the 6th generation, like whatever, or the 5th generation, whatever the Xbox, the original Xbox and the PS2 are. I wanted to limit it to that generation. I probably could have gone 360, but that's too easy. There's just so many horror games on the 360. I actually, like, depending on how hard this is, because I don't know if I could do it next year. It's quite a bit of game, quite a few games. So if I do this next year, what I might do is I might do like every second day and do only Xbox 360 and PS3 games, and then then I could cover some of the old ones like Fear and that. And then what I could do is I could even go back and play some of the ones that I really had fun with. Like, to be honest, I still want to finish Clock Tower. I just haven't had a chance. Maybe by then I can find a English version, restart it in English. I would love to finish playing that game. That was so awesome. I wouldn't mind finishing Clock Tower on Super Nintendo. I mean, I did pay like heaps for it, so I might as well finish it. What other games do I want to finish playing? I want to finish playing Sweet Home. That was so awesome. And it's actually not too hard because you can save like every time you fight. So essentially it's almost like a save state, isn't it? I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm going the wrong way. Oh well, thankfully nobody watches these. Uh, like I was thinking the other day, what is the point of doing these streams? Because the thing is, and I do like doing them, but the thing is, nobody really watches them. I think the most watched video on my channel that's not motorbike related is that the one I did with Unreal, Totally Unreal, where we smashed through Doom on the Sega Saturn. That is my most successful video. Now, to be fair, it's also one of the best videos that I've done, I think, because unlike other videos, that one we talk about MS a lot. Totally Unreal discusses his experience as somebody who has been diagnosed with MS. So it works really well. Like, I think it's a really good video. If there's a downside, actually, can I light this? Actually, if there's a downside, it's the fact that I don't like the thumbnail, and also we don't finish it. And I think at that point I hadn't fixed the mics; they weren't working 100%. You know, now that they work a lot better, I'd like to redo it, but we couldn't capture the same thing. Unfortunately, that's about it. All my other videos have like maybe 1, 2, 3, I think 5 views, and I'm pretty sure that's just the people I know, which is good. But the thing is, I want people to go to MS Australia. I want people to understand MS. I don't just want. See, I don't even want numbers. Like, I just want people to find out about MS. Because, and this will sound really bad, but there's enough charities and enough activities and movements out there for people with cancer or well, actually cancer's the big one. And don't get me wrong, cancer sucks. It should be stamped out. I hate it, right? One of my supervisors at work currently has not he doesn't have cancer, but his partner has cancer, and it sucks seeing. First of all, it sucks hearing what she has to go through, which is horrible. But on top of that, it sucks as well seeing him deal with it, knowing that she may die soon. It's a horrible disease. That being said, there's a lot of funding already for people with cancer. I would like to see the same kind of amount of funding go to people with MS. And yes, there aren't that many people with MS, but it's such a crap disease. Like when my brother-in-law first got diagnosed with MS, one of the first things that as a family we started doing is looking into it. Like, we started trying to understand what it was and how it works, how it affects people, and so on. And one of the things that we found out was that MS, like the biggest killer for people with MS is not actually the disease itself, but suicide. Suicide is actually the biggest cause of death for people with MS. That's bullshit. To be completely honest, it sucks that that people with MS feels desperate enough to think that they can't go on. It sucks. I can't even begin to imagine what that would be like. And the thing is, there needs to be awareness out there for MS. There needs to be people out there who spread the word about MS. Because people look at people with MS, and 9 times out of 10 they're coping with it. They may still have pain. They may still be suffering from its symptoms, but you're still functioning. But the thing is, they struggle with it all the time. Like, ever since I started doing these streams, I've had a few people on my Instagram follow me and like my videos, people with MS, and I follow them on Instagram. And you see them struggling. You know, there's this lady there. She she's got like MS and she struggles with it constantly. And then like in the last video I saw of her, it had her saying, not the last video, the last Instagram message, it said that she had a like a problem. Give me a second, I'll look it up. It's really heartbreaking. Let's see, let me look it up. It sucks. Yeah, so it says here, after getting news last night that my MRI shows an active lesion in my brain, I was kind of bummed. But now I'm just feeling grateful. Grateful for the air in my lungs, grateful for the love and support of my tribe, grateful for the truth that God is bigger than MS, and even if I struggle, He's got this. Grateful for my husband, grateful for my kids, grateful for redemption and grace, grateful for life. What kind of things are you grateful for? Like, she struggles with this. This lady struggles with MS. She's probably about as bad, if not worse, than my brother-in-law is. And she still maintains optimistic. Like, she still looks on the bright side. That's amazing. I think if I had MS, I'd be a mess. I'd be horrible. I'd be crappy at everyone all the time. I'd just be a horrible human being. I'm already a pretty crap human being, but I'd be worse if I had to be under that pressure, under that struggle. There's another guy on there. He's like a Hispanic bloke, which I can relate to because I'm Hispanic. And again, like, you know, you see him like working out. You see him making an effort to get on with his life and improve himself, despite the fact that he's got MS. You know, he still doesn't let him affect his life, which is awesome. Unreal, Totally Unreal does the same thing. My brother-in-law, same thing. But that's the thing, though. With people with MS, you wouldn't know that they've got MS. And then when you do realize that, you know, people are like, oh yeah, they're fine. You know, they're all right. But no, it's a constant daily struggle for these people. Some more than others, but it's a constant struggle. And that's why I kind of want people to view these videos, even if you're not into games. You know, like watch the first 5 minutes just to hear me say, go to MS Australia. You know, and then that's it. You know, spread the word. Sometimes maybe someone you know has MS, and maybe they're living in the US, and maybe there's no good organisations in the US. Log on to msaustralia.org.au. It might be worth it. You know, they might give them ideas as to why, as to how to deal with MS, or you know, ideas about what to expect. You know, like it's never too late. You know, it's like, and what's more, it's Australian, but you know, you can still go, you know, to other places and have a look. You know, go to a British site, go to an Australian site. Seriously, it's such a crap disease. So yeah, like I said, like cancer sucks, right? There's no ifs and buts about that. Cancer sucks, but MS needs some more attention. Like, it's a shit disease. Okay, see that? That is exactly like this temple that I went to in Japan. I forget what it's called. I think it's something like the Red Gate Temple or something like that. It's awesome. What's that? Alright. Just that you were becoming interesting. Alright, so yeah, so please, you don't have to watch the whole thing. Just go to MS Australia. Like, there are ads on these videos, by the way, and it's not because I want to make money for myself. Whatever proceeds I make from these videos, if any, eventually, obviously I'm going to donate to MS Australia. I don't need the money. I've got a job. And like I said, without going into too many details, it's a pretty good job. It's just tiring sometimes. Man of God. Have I been here already? I think I can go straight ahead to... Yeah, there you go. Alright. So what I might do is I might just save the game. I don't think that I can get any further shrine. There you go. Okay, so I gotta get... Alright. Okay, what do I have to get? There. Alright. Let's see if we can make it all the way to the save point. Alright, so as we get closer to finishing, I'm just gonna put this out there. If if anybody's watching this, please please like and subscribe. I hate saying that because I don't know. Anyway, please like and subscribe. If you can, spread the word. Get people to watch just the first 2 or 3 minutes, because that explains what it's about. As far as those of you who are interested in the game and have stuck it out this long, thanks for watching. I know that not much has happened with these. See, the thing is, I try to only do an hour because I figure an hour is enough to give you a taste, but also not too long that you get bored. So if you like Kuon, I do recommend you pick it up. It's not a bad game. It's something a bit out of the ordinary. Yes. And wow, it's only 36 minutes of game time. Anyway, so I do recommend you pick it up. It's actually not a bad game. So that being said, please come back tomorrow when we will hit up another game. I think the next game we hit up. Actually, the next game we hit up is it's very different to this. It's not Japanese. It's more American. I'll give you a clue. It's inspired by the works of H.P. Lovecraft. So please come back and have a look at that. It's quite cool. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Before I go, once again, this was made to raise awareness for multiple sclerosis. For more information, please visit www.msaustralia.org.au. And now I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.